Today's Watch Me Work is all about the products I use for mature Sisterlocks and microlocks. I'll be sharing why I use it, what's in it, and most importantly, why it matters for healthy locks long term. But first things first.
Yeah, spicy like a motherfucker, but I'm sweet.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Deanna, but you can call me Clutch. I'm your go-to loctician influencer and educator that comes into the clutch for all things locks, business, and content. And if you watch the intro, you know we are getting into all the products I use and why. Today's client is a Sisterlock client, and her appointment was at 6:15 in the morning for a 4 to 7 week retie. I actually installed her Sisterlocks a little over a year ago, and I'll drop a clip of her install here. But we've been focusing on consistent maintenance, hydration, and scalp health ever since. Alright, before we get started, I also want to mention that every product that I'm discussing in this video, I will have it listed in the description below. But the main company I have an affiliate link with is the brand Lovely. So if you're interested in their products after I go through this video today, feel free to use my affiliate link for support. Let's get into it. The first step in my process is always scalp prep. I use the Influence Scalp and Skin Antiseptic. This is a lightweight spray designed to cleanse and refresh the scalp before shampooing. This product contains antiseptic properties that help with breaking down buildup, sweat, excess oil, and product residue sitting on the scalp. Think of this step like a pre-cleansing for your skin before a facial. It allows the shampoo to do the job better. Why is it important for locks? With Sisterlocks or microlocks, your parting grid is tight. Buildup can easily hide in between the sections. Using a scalp antiseptic helps loosen debris without overstripping the hair later during the shampoo. As a loctician, I use this because it cuts down on the amount of scrubbing that I need to do in the shampoo bowl, protects the scalp's balance, and gives my client the cleanest base possible for their retie. Let's talk shampoos. But wait, first we need to thoroughly rinse. Drop in the comments why we should do that before adding that shampoo. Shampooing is where I'm the most intentional because different products serve different purposes. My first clarifying option is the brand Lovely Lather Apple Cider Vinegar Shampoo. This shampoo is naturally acidic due to the apple cider vinegar. It helps balance scalp pH, break down product buildup, and gently detoxes the hair. This is perfect for clients who need a deep clean. Maybe they use heavy oils or went longer than usual between appointments. It also contains aloe vera, which soothes the scalp, and tea tree oil, which has antibacterial properties. My second option for clarifying is the Influence Deep Cleansing Shampoo. This is a sulfate-free cleanser specifically designed to remove residue without completely stripping the hair. It contains ingredients like rosemary and nettle, which help stimulate the scalp and improve circulation. Plus, nettle is rich in antioxidants and vitamins that strengthen the hair. I use this shampoo when I want to reset the scalp and hair without risking dryness or irritation. It gets the hair super clean while still maintaining softness. So you see how with the Influence Deep Cleansing Shampoo, it says it gets it clean without completely stripping the hair. This is why I say all things don't work for all clients, and that's why I have different clarifying shampoos. I'll use the Influence if the client doesn't really have a lot of buildup or anything like that. But 9 times out of 10, if I gotta pull out that antiseptic to break up buildup, I'm gonna go in first with the brand Lovely Apple Cider Vinegar Shampoo because it really strips down the hair. So the main thing that you want to do is when they sit in your chair, do a hair and scalp examination. Based off that, you want to choose the shampoo that you're either going to work with or start with first. Keep in mind, if you do the hair examination and they don't really have buildup and their scalp is clear, starting with that apple cider vinegar shampoo is going to cause scalp irritation because you're stripping it way down too much. You want to go in with the Influence Deep Cleansing Shampoo if it's that case. After clarifying, it is important to bring the moisture back in, especially for locks. I'll follow up with the Influence Moisture or Hydrating Shampoo. This shampoo contains glycerin, which draws moisture into the hair, and botanical extracts that keep the locks soft and flexible. Clarifying opens up the hair cuticle so that this step smooths it back down, prevents the hair from feeling brittle and dry after cleansing. Step 3 is using the Influence Rosemary Stimulating Shampoo. This is great for blood circulation to the scalp which aids in hair growth. But for this client, I did not use the stimulating shampoo. I used conditioner instead. Yes, I use conditioner. It just depends on what stage the client is in their locking process, which this client, she is fully mature. And also it depends on what conditioner, because a lot of these conditioners be thick and they stay in the locks. The conditioner that I use is the Influence Carbon Rosemary conditioner. The Influence Carbon Rosemary conditioner is lightweight but packed with ingredients that support scalp health. It contains activated charcoal, which detoxifies and pulls impurities from the hair and scalp. It also contains rosemary, which stimulates blood flow to the scalp and encourages growth. This conditioner is perfect because it does not leave behind residue, which is ideal for locks because we don't like buildup in our locks. After shampooing, I start my post-shampoo care, which focuses on hydration and scalp care before starting the retie. Step 1 is using the Brand Lovely Exhilarating Hair Mist. This mist is lightweight and refreshing, perfect for hydrating locks without weighing them down. It contains natural extracts that refresh the hair and add softness. And I forgot to mention, they have a total of 4 different scents and each one smells lovely. Every time I use a new one, my clients want to smell it and they end up purchasing that scent because it smells so good. Step 2 is the Influence Rosemary Stimulating Spray. This is one of my favorite scalp treatments. The rosemary in this spray stimulates the hair follicles and promotes healthy hair growth, especially important along the hairline and areas that may be thinning. Step 3, Influence Coconut Milk Leave-In Spray. This adds a final layer of lightweight moisture. Coconut milk is rich in vitamins and fatty acids that nourish the hair and keep the locks soft and palatable between appointments. Lastly, step 4 is the Influence Hair Oil. I use a small amount of Influence Hair Oil, mainly on the scalp and the ends. Oil seals in moisture, but remember, oil does not hydrate the locks. Hydration comes from the water-based products that we used previously, such as the Brand Lovely Exhilarating Hair Mist and the Influence Coconut Leave-In Spray. Oil helps lock both of those products in. After doing my post-shampoo routine, I proceed with blow drying. I do this before I start the retie because I want the hair damp but not in a non-dripping state. This is important for a few reasons. Wet locks can develop mildew or odor if they stay wet too long. The damp surface gives me a better grip for my tool during the retie. Blow drying allows me to inspect the scalp more clearly, and it also prevents slippage, especially around the perimeter. Remember, I am not blow drying the hair bone dry. I'm simply removing the excess moisture to protect the locks and to make sure the retie process is smoother, and also I don't want no water flinging on me or flinging on the client. After those steps, I proceed to put my client's hair in a high ponytail, and usually I have to hit it with the blow dryer again because some more water is dripping towards the end, and then I proceed with the retie. My client's interlocking rotation is the 4-point rotation. Now, I mentioned earlier that she does have Sisterlocks, but if you look closely, she does have a different type of density. So she has very strong hair strands, very thick, but her density is naturally a low density. Her density isn't low because she wore too many weaves or braids or anything like that. Her hair is naturally like this, but it's also naturally thick. So because of this, I had to make a choice in between making the Sisterlocks super small, meaning they would be in the 400-450 range, or size her locks that is more compatible with her density, because again, I care more about the client's locks longevity than a certain look. If I would have installed super small Sisterlocks, there's no telling about how many locks would have snapped out or anything like that. She also has a very sensitive type of hair, so if the retie is way too tight, the strands will pop. She has more of the wiry strand type. So giving all those factors, I use the 4-point rotation because I sized them thicker due to her density, but she won't deal with any strand expansion issues because she has a thick hair strand. So the 4-point rotation is used in consideration of not really interlocking super tight to the scalp because I know that will actually pop her strands. The 4-point rotation, it just depends. This is not saying that I exclusively use on what's going on. If she comes a little bit earlier, of course I'll do the 3-point rotation, or if I feel like I need to back off the 4-point 4-point rotation for a while, I'll switch to the 3-point rotation, but her primary is 4-point. The tool that I'm using for today's retie is the Locs tool with the bracelet and extender set. I am an affiliate for this company. I've been using their tool for about 2-3 years now. They have came out with an updated version, so I plan on getting that, and then I'll definitely do a review on that soon. What is the key difference between 3-point and 4-point rotation? Let's talk about it. Even though this isn't the best angle, man, this hair was all in the way. Even though this isn't the best angle, when we talk about interlocking rotation, the number just means how many sides we're actually going to put our tool through. So right now on this lock, I'm doing a 3-point rotation. So imagine a square. I'm entering my tool at the bottom and then entering my tool through the right side and entering my tool at the top, but I'm not going through the left side. And then I'll just repeat the bottom, right side, top, right side, bottom, until I get the lock all the way tight to the scalp. So the next rotation I'm doing is the 4-point rotation. I'm entering to my right side, and then I enter at the top, and then I enter on the left side, and then I complete the rotation entering through the bottom. So essentially 4-point means I'm going through all 4 sides of the square. 3-point means I'm isolating either side. This is just a real quick talk through. I plan on doing a interlocking video so we can really get into it, but I know people are going to ask, you know, which side do I isolate? Everybody doesn't have the same training and everybody didn't learn the exact same way. I have training from the Sisterlocks class and other resources, so other people may go through different sides than I do. Now you already know that when I'm at the top, I'm almost finished, so we're finishing off with a middle part. I'm just making sure each lock finishes off in the proper way so her hair naturally lays like that instead of having like any bumps or a weird Johnny Bravo dip in the hair. And this is the finished product. I started her retie at 6:15 a.m. and finished around 8:30, 9 o'clock. She paid a total of $165 with $25 paid as a booking fee, aka deposit. I really appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it this far, please drop some purple hearts in the comments. I hope this video gave you insight on not only what I use but why I use it. Let me know in the comments what products you're using in your lock journey, or if you have any questions about the products I shared today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more lock education, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.